Did you in? You all right?
Yeah.
It's just a couple steps.
Hey, Tom, he's a man of a certain age.
I'm a man of a certain age.
Man of a certain age, shit's starting to go wrong with me.
Well, speaking
Poor guy. making
of
all those
jokes,
tears.
Molly, she became funny 2 days ago now.
Just 2 days.
She's
2
been
days
funny
I
ago.
think
for
it's been
2
like a
days?
week.
She's been walking around like Rodney Dangerfield,
She
like,
wants
hey,
to-
we're all getting laid. Now
Just one-liners, like witty.
She
at
wants
work, it's
to
gone.
do- She wants to do a set.
At work, it's gone to her head. She's now the funny chick.
It's not gone to my head, but my coworkers have made comments like, "Wow, where'd that come from?"
When did she become the funny one?
She's hanging out with us.
Well, we do the show. Where the hell is this chick?
I mean, someone's got to bring the funny. Just kidding.
You
She
see,
said something funny last week.
we got about 4 jokes out of her in 5 years.
Yeah, she's
I
starting
know.
to she's starting to unwind. a little
Finally,
bit
she
with
got
us.
it. I think she leveled up.
It's rubbing off. Yeah.
20
our brilliance,
20 cc's at a time. She's getting funnier.
Yeah.
our genius is starting to rub off. Our genius.
Finally, about time. When people call you funny, I want you to cite Will and I as a source. So
Tell me I'm funny.
we should get started.
Tell
though.
me I'm funny.
Yeah, you want
Tommy.
to get started?
Yeah.
I
Tommy.
mean, we can just.
What you do?
All right. Welcome back, universe, to Off
The
the
Rails!
Rails. Woo!
Yeah.
Episode 479.
479.
This is our
Damn.
479th episode.
So if anyone's confused, we've gotten rid of the seasons, and that's just the total of all the shows we've done.
We've done 479 of these
Well,
fuckers.
some of those don't count because I wasn't in it, so I wouldn't count the ones that I wasn't in.
I mean,
We're
really?
still like 200.
That was a different show,
Speaking of different show,
a
we're gonna
better
have
show.
the hot seat show as the first one, but
we are.
we are pre-recorded from the Coldwell Banker Home Sale Realty studio here in beautiful Grafton, Wisconsin.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
And if you're looking to buy a house, maybe sell a house, or interested in a career in real estate, email
Roy.
Roy at cbhsr.com. Or give them a call,
414-235-0763.
They'd love to be your go-to for all of your real estate needs.
Every
Okay.
last
If
one
you
of
want to
them.
buy a rock, that's real estate.
Every one of a rock, really? Oh,
But
no,
not-
that's Prudential. It's a
Honestly,
piece of
now's
rock.
the time to get into that.
Yeah. All right. This week, we got something you don't see every day, an emergency stop button. The
What?
story of the week. Charged for crying, a good shot. First come, first serve. We need Molly's help on this one. Why Greek statues
Ooh.
have small dongs.
Ooh.
Airing it out, a rare shiny Walmart.
Uh-oh.
Coke's useless invention.
Sex robots?
Pranks gone bad.
Sex robots?
Cycling, airport beer, a weird cop story,
Sex
pets versus
robots?
kids, and getting friend zoned by
A sex robot? Oh, God.
Wait.
Friend zoned? Oh,
Did
God.
you say shiny Walmart, like as in a shiny Pokemon?
Yeah. You won't. You see how funny she's got? She won't even let anything slip by her.
I don't even know what she said, what that means.
All right. Let's see how
What's a
close
shiny
you guys
Pokemon?
pay attention
They're rare.
to the video. Molly, don't say nothing. Here's the video.
Oh yeah.
Here's a goose coming. What do you see? It's got an eagle. It's got the goose.
He got away. He got away.
What'd you see there?
He was fucking him?
Oh, you
I
okay.
didn't see it. It looked like he was biting him.
Let's bring it back and try again. Okay, this is how magicians make their money, everyone. Let's play the video here. Open that bigger. And here comes a eagle attacking a goose right in the backyard. Anybody see it? There it is. What'd you see there, Will?
Were you distracted by the eagle and the goose?
Did you not
Yeah,
see the
I-
baby sucking on the tit of the mother?
Oh,
as she
God, go back.
ran
I-
out?
I'm watching the eagle and the goose. God damn
And there
it.
was a
That's
beautiful woman
wait,
breastfeeding.
That's why he said this is how magicians make their money.
Oh,
They
Jesus.
distract you with look over
I'm
here.
still looking to see what's going on. I didn't
Even
look at
when
the
I
whole bit.
tell
One more
you.
time. One more
So
time.
when the
Let's see.
woman runs out to chase
She
after
had a nice
them,
titty.
she was
Let's
breastfeeding.
see. All right. let me
Here we
see
go.
this.
One more time. Now that you know
I
the
don't know
trick.
what to look for.
Here we go.
Is that her or is that the goose yelling?
Here we
The
go.
goose.
Whoa.
He said
Oh
the
my
eagle tried to
God.
take baby. Is the baby the goose's name?
Yep.
There are
So
more
it's a
ways.
pet goose. It's
Yeah, that one takes a little bit of watching before you.
so she was trying to save the pet goose from the eagle.
It would have been funny if the goose afterwards would have like goosed her. Unless he's holding the baby. How dare you? You don't goose a chick when she's holding a baby. That's the worst.
All right. You guys want to know why they put the emergency stop button?
Where?
On a lot of things. Yeah,
On a
I
lot
know
of things.
why.
Here we go.
It's to stop that shit.
Oh no.
Oh,
no,
This
no,
guy is
no.
getting sucked into some sort of wood chipper.
oh, oh!
He made it. They got
Oh
him.
my god.
Stop button.
Oh,
That's
shit.
exactly why they're there. I mean, that's scary.
That one
That's
got
close to death there, boy. And was it? It's a wood chipper.
you.
Well, it looked something that was not
Some
gonna be good for him.
manufacturing shit that isn't going to be good for his big bones and shit.
I mean, I work in a factory that makes cardboard boxes, and we've got a guy that works there that has 3 fingers missing from a machine there.
They barely
From-
gave him anything.
From a
for it,
cardboard
too.
box, they can cut. They hurt.
No, from
Yep.
a machine that
Oh.
was making the boxes.
How do machines
But-
make a box?
That's not for the show.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, she can't. It's an industry
It's
secret.
called-
Well, it's not a secret. It's just not
It's
exciting.
called pulp from the wood, and it's made into paper, which is made into cardboard.
It's corrugate.
Corrugate.
Oh,
It's highly technical.
Snap.
Yeah.
All right. Here's the story of the week. Check out this guy. Here we go. He is basically a hero.
Of the week.
Oh.
So there's a kid hanging out the window, and he is on a building where the window just slides from the bottom open a little bit, like a safety window. And you see the little girl he's going after?
Wait, he is just free scale.
Free scaling.
On
He's
the
out of
window.
his own house,
Why
saving
is
the
she
neighbor
hanging
girl.
out the window?
We don't have that
Is
part of
this
the story.
Russia?
There's
Where
got to
is
be.
this?
there's nothing for him to hang on to. What
There's-
happens when she falls? He's not gonna have anything to
That
grip.
window
You
could
just
oh,
grab her
Oh.
foot and hold it.
How did he have a good enough
Oh.
grip with that window?
how's that window not
Hey,
breaking?
I think there was a net underneath, right?
No, this is saving.
He just saved her.
Look at that.
How did she hold on for that long, though? A little kid like that.
Oh, they don't weigh nothing. Look
I
at
know,
that.
but their little hands. How long do you think they can
Look.
hold their own
Oh
body?
yeah, that guy's gonna help at the bottom there. He's got like something to just try to catch the kid if it
in
falls.
a sack,
He's got a
like a
potato
mail
sack.
bag or something.
That's insane.
Where was that?
Well, it's a
UK?
Metro UK.
Ugh.
Whew. Whew. You think you could do that? You think that window? You would trust the window to
Oh
hold
my
you?
gosh.
No,
I
fuck
would
no.
be so just.
There's no way.
I
couldn't
would be
do it.
petrified. Like I would be frozen.
I would be
trying
frozen
to like
as well. Yeah.
because I would be sitting there thinking, okay, I have to have enough good enough grip that I don't fall, and then good enough grip that if I have to catch, her, I
You just grab her by the ankle and swing her down.
Okay, that kid
Pull
was
her
about
in.
40 pounds. We have a Lake Michigan fishing net that we pull like salmon up with. That's super long.
yeah, instead of having to climb out the window.
Maybe I could.
You pull salmon? Oh,
Well, when you fish
Yeah.
off the pier, you got to have that super long net to get your fish out of the water.
yeah.
because you can't just reel it
Yeah,
up.
because it's way down.
Way
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
So we got a super long, like probably 20-foot net with a big opening. I could offer that, like, hey guys, you do that, but I'm very afraid of heights. But you can use my fishing
I'm okay
net.
with heights, but I know myself, and I would freeze. I don't know that I would have been able to do
Yeah,
that.
my fear of heights, I wouldn't be able to do it. I can't. I get a feeling in my balls, my penis. Ugh. I
do it
almost feel like I'm
too.
gonna fall over in. I can't.
I
deal
can't
with
even
heights.
walk at Mayfair Mall on the second story because they make it a glass, and I don't like
Check
getting
it out.
close to
If you went to the Mall of America,
Yeah.
there was a third floor, and I can't walk near it because I feel like so. Because I saw some dude threw a kid off of there.
What?
A 5-year-old threw a kid off of there. I think the kid lived, but he was hurt.
Wow.
And
So you know
just-
the old Milwaukee courthouse downtown.
yeah, of course.
Oh yeah.
So in the Depression, people like would kill themselves by jumping down the middle of the courthouse. And one
How many
fucking
people?
like alderman or something, there were so many that they were trying to come up with ideas how to get people
how
to
to
do
get
it.
him to stop?
So they decided that they were going to put barbed wire across.
Razor
Oh.
wire,
So
not razor
if
wire.
you jump,
slice
it's going to
you the
be
fuck up.
so brutal that nobody will do it.
so that people looking at it
Did
wouldn't.
people still do it?
It discouraged. I don't
They
think
put
so.
netting up, but
It discouraged the people from just knowing they'd be falling into razor wire too.
Yeah, but
We
I mean,
learned-
you're trying to die anyway. I
I
mean, what do you
know.
care?
Well,
it might be
it makes
quicker.
a difference.
Might
You
be
think you're
quicker.
going to just fall and hit the ground, but if you're going to be cut up along the way, it makes a difference. If I'm,
Did it make a difference?
I think it did. We learned that from
T.
T's
Krulos's
haunted
ghost tour.
walk in Milwaukee.
How many people died that way?
I
Did
don't know.
anybody jump
Enough
on the
that it
razor
was-
wire though?
I'm sure they did, and they had to get rid of it. A lot of
Can
people
you
would just-
imagine the mess?
everybody lost their money in the stocks, so they went, "Fuck it, I'm going to town hall and I'm
The-
killing myself," and they're gonna watch. That's how
The
pissed they were.
1929 stock market crash.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Everybody
my
was just
God.
done.
Dunsky.
We're done. They were Dunsky. Check
Yeah.
this out. The clinic charged this patient $40. What do you think's worth $40 at a clinic? Any guesses what they charge her for?
I would say just to check your vitals, your blood pressure, and your heart rate and your temperature.
Because that's boring. That wouldn't be a story.
Maybe. What do you got
to
there, Mal?
use the bathroom.
Okay, that's a
Oh,
good
that's
one.
a better one.
Oh,
Yeah, I like that one much better. I don't know.
$40 for crying.
Wait, they tacked on like a surcharge?
Yep, brief emotional
Chemical-
behavior assessment
Oh, that's a behavior assessment.
because they were crying. No, they literally.
Oh.
So it was 2 male doctors and a female patient. The male doctors didn't know how to deal with the woman, so they
simply shedding a tear. She probably threw a hissy
So
fit.
for them having to like comfort her while she was crying, they charged an extra $40.
I think it's a bargain.
I think that's just 2 guys going, I don't know how to deal. Maybe if we charge her, other women won't
Won't do it.
won't do it when they come in. They're like, hold back them tears. It's worth $40.
That's-
Molly cries every time she goes to the dentist.
Yeah. Well, she goes to the dentist. Goran, the lead singer of the Guffs, is Molly's
the lead
dentist.
singer of the Guffs. I
So
think she
Molly's
goes to the
always
dentist
wearing like a
lot.
sundress when she
Oh,
goes.
Molly, do
I
you?
mean, why not?
You know, the Guffs have a nickname for Molly, believe it or not.
What do they call her? The succubus?
I hated it because the one day I wasn't here producing the Guff show, I come back in and the band has a girlfriend or a nickname for my girlfriend, and it's Handy. Yeah,
Handy?
Handy.
Why?
Yeah, that's what
I
I want to
mean,
know, Molly.
It's not as fun if you tell the reason.
Why do the Guffs call you Handy? Handy McHanderson.
Yeah. Yep. That was it. I mean, if I tell you the real reason, it's not going to be fun.
You know what?
What you're thinking is-
Let's leave it up to the imagination.
Hey, it's cool.
The Guffs have labeled Molly Handy.
I mean, I'll tell you if you want.
No,
No.
I don't want to know. I want to just let my imagination.
Yeah, it's not as fun as what you're thinking.
Okay. At least I didn't call her mouthy.
That would be appropriate as well.
Oh
She's
my
gotta
goodness.
upgrade. Gotta work her way through the
She's got to work
band.
her way up.
Yeah,
Wait,
so
she hasn't quite mastered the
Dahan
handy.
first because he's the bass player. Did you see what somebody did? The Johnny Cash's picture on a water tower
No.
in Kingsland.
Oh, yeah,
Why?
I did. Oh my God, it was awesome.
Oh, I did see that.
Here we
That's
go.
awesome.
A sharpshooter hit it so it looks like the water tower's peeing.
Yay!
I saw a news story on this, and they were covering it, and they said that it like sprung a leak, and I'm like, no,
No,
that didn't
no.
spring a leak. Someone shot it there intentionally.
I hurt myself today.
I
No
pissed
singing. What did
myself
we say
all
about you
day.
singing? No.
I pissed myself today.
Yeah. I think it's just hilarious.
I do
'Cause
too. I
they-
think it's great. I would leave it like, yeah, man,
I
Johnny
mean,
Cash pissing
It's
on you.
hilarious, but also potentially dangerous. What if that had like compromised the integrity of that water tower,
The
and then the
water
whole
table.
thing would have just.
Yeah, but it didn't. It looks like it's holding
But what
together.
if it had?
But it hadn't.
That's very irresponsible.
It's very irresponsible. But now that it's happened, let's just enjoy
Now that
it.
it's happened and no one is hurt from it.
Let's
it's
enjoy
fine.
it. Let's enjoy Johnny Cash pissing from the grave.
Yeah. You guys know why we have water towers?
Why?
Well, why?
To hold water?
It keeps the water pressure in your faucet working.
Oh,
energy.
holding it. There you
Holding
go.
water
Tom
up that
is
high.
a genius. in engine. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, some towns don't have it, so why not?
Under pressure.
They're They're
The
pressurized.
big cities don't have water towers.
Yeah, they do.
Where?
Water towers all over Milwaukee.
Nah, no, come on.
Yeah. They're everywhere. You don't even know. They're at the highest points.
Okay. There's a water tower out there by the end of Newberry. I know that.
You know what would be cool if we lived closer to that, though? I mean, how many people are going and just getting videos and pictures of them, like,
Drinking
There's a
Drinking
water
out of it,
tower at
like
the
just
end of
having it
North
fall into their
Avenue.
mouth?
That little curve is around the water tower. Maybe you're right.
because that's totally what I would do.
I would. What if they just like painted Liberace because he's from Milwaukee on the water tower, and then
They got
have-
Liberace out at Waukesha.
and have him peeing on you.
Yeah. Throw a little dye in there.
So they're trying to find out who did it.
I don't think they're gonna find out.
Yeah, that'd be hard.
Yeah, shooting at a water tower is kind of
You
irresponsible.
can, yeah, if you're using a rifle, you can be anywhere like 2 miles. Well, it was a good shot though. I wouldn't take a mile-long shot
No,
with that
they
one.
definitely had a scope
Yeah.
on it. And what you have to remember when you're shooting is your breathing is very important. So what I learned in the military that you don't jerk the trigger, you squeeze it. And you breathe, and when your breath is down is when you
Yep.
pull it. You don't even know
You
if
aim
you
while
do
you're
it right,
exhaling.
when you exhale it. If you do it right, you won't know exactly when it's going off. We had a guy, I'm gonna tell you a little story. When I was in basic training, and the drill sergeant came out, and he was a sniper in Vietnam, and he smoked a cigarette in a cigarette holder, and he
All
came
right.
walking out there, and he goes, "I'm gonna tell you something. I know a lot of drill sergeants yell at you, and they tell you, hey, you got to stay awake." He goes, "Look, I know you get up late early, you stay up late, you got a lot going on. If you feel tired, just put your head down on the desk. I'm not going to say anything. I don't care. Go ahead, get some rest." We're like, this guy's awesome. He goes, and then you're going to go out to the rifle range and you're not going to pay attention. You're not going to know what's going on because you weren't paying attention in class. And you're going to get your dumb ass killed. And then I'm going to escort your body home. And I'm going to tell your wife or your mothers all kind of stories about what a good, all kind of lies about a good soldier you were. And then I'm going to fuck them. I'm going to fuck your mama. I'm going to fuck your wife. And I'm going to take that check back. That's what I'm going to do. So it's like, fuck, he's got her undivided attention, man. It's like, he's going to fuck my mama. Everybody's watching. And he says, so Sergeant Jones will come out. And Sergeant Jones comes out. And he had the worst speech impediment. And I'm like, fuck, I can't understand him. And he's like, very important to remember to please that twigger. Please that twigger, Dremelman. And camera prize, I'm like, I don't know what he's saying. I don't want my mama to get fucked. But yeah, that actually happened, man. It got my attention. But I enjoyed the rifle range. I was very good. Believe it or not, with this bad eyesight, it wasn't as bad when I was 19.
So if you had 9 wives, how would you service them?
Ooh.
This guy's got 9 wives.
Okay, let me think about this.
You got 9 wives.
All right, so I would, with 9, I would have 3 a night. And then I would just rotate that group around.
So 3 days on, 4 days off. Or
No, I would
3
just-
days on, 6 days off.
No, 6 days on, 1 day of rest.
That wouldn't add up right. You
Oh,
have
wait,
9
wait.
people. You'd
Oh,
have to do like
how
a
many days?
rotation. It would be 9 girls, so it would
So
be
3,
6.
3, and 3.
Oh,
You
you
just rotate them.
well, wouldn't you want to mix them up?
Yeah, I can
and
mix
shake
them
it up a
Shake
bit?
it up.
You don't
yeah.
want the same
Well, it
3.
would be what I would do is one would go around to the front, and then the
That's
other
what I
would-
was saying, like
yeah,
a rotation.
a rotation.
Like you're going to have 3 nights in a row,
Right.
but then you're
Right.
off 6
Yeah,
nights.
and then also, yeah, right. And then also, you might
Who's Will trying to fool?
3 a night.
well, maybe back then. Yeah, you're right. yeah. All right, just one to snuggle with and talk to. For 9 days. Ugh, no.
This guy said, first come, first serve.
Okay.
Come get it when you need it.
Oh man.
First to which will bear his kids. That means put your weight on it and stay on it.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
he's just saying they're not planning which one is going to have kids first.
He's just
Why
saying,
does he
come
have-
and get it. The door's
How
open.
does he have
Yeah.
9 wives? Is he a Mormon?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. He's rich somehow. And they just go shopping.
Is he
and shit.
Middle Eastern? Because
Brazilian? Brazilian.
Brazilian?
Yeah.
Is it
This would
legal?
get old, though, every night for everybody, right?
Yeah.
That's a
Oh.
lot of people.
Because they're like having a slumber party. I mean, Molly and I
Sitting
do
there
slumber
with
parties
fucking
once in a while.
cucumbers in her eyes. You gotta go. The one doing the other one's hair. You gotta go. Y'all
it's
gotta
just,
be
it's a lot of people to be in a
doing
close
nails, getting her hair done. What the
close
f-
quarters with for extended periods of time.
No, it's too much.
9
To expect
wives?
everyone to get along
That's
all
too
the
much.
time.
They're not. They're not going to get along at all. They'll be catty. Can you imagine 9 Mollies?
Molly, we need your help on this story.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So here's an Instagram model who
Ooh,
got banned. Okay. You know what she
Okay.
did to get unbanned?
took off her clothes.
Yes. And had sex with people at Facebook
Oh, nice.
What?
to get her ban removed. So she an amateur pornographer.
Is she Asian? She looked
Yes.
Asian.
But she's living in California. There she
Oh.
is. She does all kinds of porn. Got her, you did too much porn on Instagram ban.
What's her porn name?
Well, porn isn't allowed on Instagram at all, is
Mhm.
it? No.
But they took her off. She got warnings and everything.
she
But
was probably being too risque.
What's her porn name?
Lixo, Lixo,
Lixo.
200,000 followers on Instagram. So there she is.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, she could join the
Girls
parade.
Gone Wireless.
But everybody has the shadow ban who's been on Facebook for more than like 10 years.
And even
Yeah.
and she's Asian, and so she's not blonde, but it looks pretty good.
These
on
are
her,
the
man.
fact checkers people.
Looks good on her.
The people that are banning your posts are the people that are now sleeping with people to get them unbanned because they have that power.
Oh,
And they know
wow.
how much it means to these models and influencers
Mm.
that they basically you tried to Me Too movement. Guess what? It's happening now at Facebook. Oh, you don't want your content blocked? You're making a living? Well, guess what?
Is that what's happened to us? Some chicks have banged people so they wouldn't show.
Well,
us?
Molly's not banging our way out of it, is what I'm saying.
We can't
She
pimp
could
her
fix
off.
this
We
problem.
can't pimp her off. No. Don't
Really?
do that.
How many
No.
viewers to pimp Molly off? How
Ooh.
many downloads do we need? Would you do it for
Well,
a million
let's see what
downloads?
Molly has to say. It's really her decision.
Yeah,
Molly,
Oh,
this lady's fine with it. 100%. I'd do it again.
Jesus.
Molly, how many listeners would it take or watchers would it take for you to, hook up
Listen,
with somebody?
I'm not like that.
Shit, we're never going anywhere with her.
The show's over, guys. We're fucked.
You need to hire her as your producer, and she'll do it for you.
I don't think she'll do it for what we pay you.
No, I
She
don't.
might.
She's probably not.
You never know unless you ask.
I guess.
I
Will's
guess
gonna
we're stuck with Molly.
fucking A. All right. You guys know noticed. I know you've noticed the Greek statues all have small dongs.
Of course. Who
I
hasn't?
mean-
They're tiny. They're tiny people.
You know
Yeah.
why?
Because Greece isn't cold. I lived there for a year. I would say probably because the artist has a tiny PP, and he didn't want to, put a
Hmm.
big PP on something because it would make him feel inadequate. So most of the artists that were sculpting in that day, they had small PPs. Or maybe they just had young people.
Maybe guys with
modeling.
smaller dicks were more desirable back then
'Cause it
because they
meant-
weren't thinking with their dicks as much.
Right,
Molly's
because-
close.
Because they said if you have a big penis, you're not intelligent.
Right. And they value intelligence over big dicks.
Pretty close there, Mo.
And then also, Greek sex, what that is.
Oh, that guy, he's hanging his big dong. What a
Do you know what
douchebag.
Greek? Right. What a chooch. What you know what?
Chooch?
Yeah. You know what Greek sex is, right? It's anal sex.
Oh, wait,
Oh.
And if you're gonna have anal
The
sex,
small
wouldn't you
penis-
prefer a smaller penis?
Yeah.
with Greek ideals of male beauty. Okay.
So if you had a big dick, you were like a slut. And being conservative and pure meant you had a smaller dick. So they would actually have the statue maker lie to make their dick smaller in the statue, even.
Yeah,
you
make
mean-
me look good. Make that dick look real small.
Yeah. Can you believe that?
Don't show them how big it actually is.
Don't show them how big my dick actually is. So they make the
Man.
dicks.
Listen,
Like if they do like
you're
Zeus or
starting to
anybody?
I wish
embarrass me.
that would catch on over here because
You're
I mean
starting
this
to
big dick
embarrass me.
like
All
swinging.
this talk about big dicks, you're embarrassing me. Stop it.
Will, they would hate you
I'm
in
so
Greece.
embarrassed.
You spent the summer in Greece. They must have hated you.
Let me tell you something. I don't even. I should probably.
I'm not going to
say
judge you
this
by your
story.
monster dong. Don't
No,
worry.
I had broken my
I am.
arm when I was in the army, and they put me in a Greek army hospital. And all these soldiers, I'm in a big ward with them, and none of them spoke English. So I went into the bathroom. Let me tell you about this bathroom. It was just foot pads and a hole.
Oh
in the
yeah,
hospital.
squat.
And it's like, okay, I'll pee there, but I'm going to find where the doctors and nurses go. And I saw one there, a sign on it for staff only. And I know I use that motherfucker every time I need to use it. But I was there and my arm was broken. They had a cast here. It was out like that. They had me in pajamas that I couldn't tie. I stopped to pee and then I couldn't tie him back. And this dude had come in and I was asking if he would help me by tying my pajamas, and he didn't seem to understand. And I'm like, I need help tie it. And he's like, and then he reached out and he grabbed my penis. I'm like, no, I'm kidding, I'm trying. And then he finally got it. It's like he thought it was coming on to him, and like he went for it. He grabbed at it. I was like,
Whoa.
no, big mistake.
That's how we shake hands in Greece. You grab
Yeah.
mine now.
They say about Greek soldiers, they never leave their buddies behind.
Whoa.
That's a true story.
He's gonna check how big you are, and if it's big enough, he'll let you near his girlfriend.
And be like, ha,
No,
dumbass.
this is the
She'll
thing.
never look at you twice.
So I was at the time I was 20. So I'm in this ward with them, and a couple of them spoke English, and they said, "They want to know how many girls you fiki fiki." That means fuck. And back in your home, how many can you fiki fiki? I said, I don't know, 4 or 5. What? And then they started arguing. Like these dudes said I was full of shit in Greek. And then the other dudes saying, no, it's true. That, there are girls that fuck, because the girls are not fucking them there. You have to be engaged to get to fuck a girl in Greece. You have
Whoa.
to be engaged. But then once you're engaged, you can fucking sleep in her bed.
They'd have never believed me when I dropped like 900 on this.
Listen, we had a guy that told his girl that they were engaged. Him and the girl agreed to tell her parents they were engaged. They let him stay in the house. He banged her, but he made the mistake of telling her when he was leaving, because she was like really cool. She wasn't going to say anything. No, okay, we'll tell her parents we're engaged so we can fuck. And then when it came time for him to leave, at the front gate, her father and her brother were there with shotguns, and we had to sneak the guy in a mail bag out of the thing. They were going to fucking shoot his ass if he tried to leave. So if you get engaged to a Greek girl, if you're stationed over there, don't tell them when you're leaving.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang on to that, even for a different life. You just Get out of there.
Those Greek girls, they have.
So they were going to
hairy,
either
hairy
shoot him
vaginas.
or make them marry their
Yep.
daughter.
Yep. We had to sneak them
Marry
out
her.
in a mail bag. True story.
Wow, that's awesome.
Those girls have very hairy vaginas.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Oh my God. I had a
Ma-
Greek girlfriend.
I mean, you fall in love with it. Why not marry it,
oh
right?
my God. I came close. I wanted to. But it's like, shoot, we can't communicate. It'd be stupid if I drag all the way back. But Will and Ben wouldn't be there because I would have married some Greek girl. I came close. She
Yeah.
was 18. I was 20.
Oh man, sounds good, eh?
Yeah. at
Trade
the
them boys
time.
in for
Her name was Mary.
yeah. That was a hint.
Harry
That's what-
Mary.
Harry Mary.
Okay, let's move on.
All right. Here's speaking of pussies. Here's a model.
Jesus.
Another model. Is this appropriate, Will? She is airing out her panties on the plane. No self-respect. We got pictures of her. She spilled wine, supposedly. So this is her on the plane.
And she's holding them up to the air thing. No, that's not
Holding them up to
appropriate.
the air
No, there's
thing
people
to
there
dry
with
them
kids.
off.
No.
No,
this-
what did she go into the bathroom to take them off and then, like, what?
You just slip
Okay.
them off and give them to the guy next to you.
Yeah.
And say, these are yours. now."
Diamond has 76,000 followers on social media. So
No,
probably
she
like
did that for
This
Five
is, I was just gonna
real
say
ones.
this was a publicity stunt.
Yeah, she
Mhm.
spilled wine on them. I'm sure
That's
she did.
definitely. I mean, because
And she's
people are
holding 'em
talking
up.
about it
Come
now.
on.
there it is. Yep.
Looking at the thong, of course.
They've got her name attached to it. People are talking about her. People are
No,
looking for her.
That's trashy. That's trashy behavior in front of families with kids.
Yeah,
Come on, people in there with their babies.
And you're just blowing
You're
crotch
it is
smell.
trashy, but it's
Crotch
also
smell.
it's
What's-
also worked
What
for her because
smells
we're
so
talking about it.
delicious? Are we having fish? I'm sorry. I that was very hack. I went.
They
there.
were nice looking panties though.
No, it's crab.
Yeah, we're having
They were nice, weren't they?
they were
Yeah.
very nice.
Red lacy.
So this rare shiny Walmart is getting shit online. They went to like a 1%er neighborhood, a rich neighborhood,
Okay.
and they're like, "What the hell is going on? Look at this Walmart." So it's a Walmart
It's got to
like
be
you've
like decked out to the nines.
never
Is
seen
it
before.
shiny?
Well, shiny is like a
Shiny means rare. It's a rare Pokemon that's a different.
Oh,
color.
okay. See, I had no
It's a
idea. when you
rare,
said
like,
shiny. I
mutation.
don't know
It's
your
nerd.
slang.
It's nerd talk.
Shiny.
It's rare.
I don't know if we can play the music. So
Okay, make it big
house
though.
looks like that.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, is that?
Oh, that's how big we're keeping it.
Huh.
So here's the Walmart.
Whoa.
Look at how nice it looks.
It's very nice. Oh my goodness.
They got the inside of the Walmart. on this one. Let's check it out. What are we seeing? It is the cleanest. Those aren't even to buy.
It looks
That's
almost
just
like an
decorated flowers.
Timey look. Oh, look at that. It's clean. There's-
Beautiful produce.
Oh
You can
my
see yourself in the
goodness.
floor.
Oh my
Whoa.
goodness.
Look at the bakery
that.
goods.
That's one. Where is this?
That's in Arkansas in like a really, really rich neighborhood. Look at it. It's like a
Look at
5-star.
that.
Kind of reminds me of a really clean Costco.
I would feel dirty going in there. Like
That's
Well,
how
you are a
clean-
dirty girl, Molly.
Yeah.
Don't try to act like you're not.
Oh, they have gas station there.
that's insane.
That's great.
Why don't all Walmarts look like that?
Well, because have you
because-
seen the people of Walmart?
They don't go to that Walmart.
They should.
That
That'd be
Walmart's got-
awesome.
But I mean, you ever go in and you see like people just knock shit over and just leave it and just like just people don't respect the
Plus,
place.
Is it really a Walmart if you never have a people of Walmart situation there? Isn't that kind of what makes a Walmart a Walmart?
Yeah.
No. And you know that
So this one isn't. It's
You
not
have
even really
to
a
step
Walmart.
that,
on glass
that
before you
might
get
be
in.
the original because they're from the Walton family's
Oh,
from
yeah.
Arkansas. That's probably why it's so good.
Oh,
It's
maybe
probably some of them shop there and they want to have a nice upscale
it's their
one.
showcase
It's their-
upscale.
Yep, it's their showpiece.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, I would love to shop there. If you don't ask, I would love to go.
It's too good for
You
us.
know,
They-
there's a
they'll-
Walmart further down that I go to sometimes. The next
Yeah, there-
exit. What town is that?
Mequon?
No, Mequon's the other way. I'm talking about this way.
That way?
Yeah, going.
So, well, if you tried to
north?
get into
Yeah.
that that fancy
Randomly.
Walmart in Arkansas, I bet they got bouncers at the door trying to keep the people of Walmart out of that
Are you
Walmart.
saying I'm a people of Walmart?
I'm saying that you wouldn't get past the front door.
Why wouldn't I be able to shop? I'm an average normal
They'd be like,
person.
nah, no, not you.
Oh, and they would
Yeah.
let you in?
She's
I
cool
mean,
looking.
yeah,
You know
look
what,
at me.
like
I've got a
Tom?
leather coat.
Pleather.
She's got a,
Smells like plastic. Pleather.
yeah.
Probably.
Really? Are you serious? Are you
You
that
ain't.
fucking snobby? Can you believe this bitch?
Yeah.
Oh,
She
you
don't
get
even-
into fancy Walmart.
She just
Fuck you. I'll be a Target.
yeah, she evolved into a Karen right in front of our
She
eyes.
really is.
Excuse
Let
me,
me
could
speak
you
to
do
the
something
manager.
about this guy?
Can you just get him out of here? He's gonna
What a
muck it all up.
You know he's gonna eat all the skin off the rotisserie chickens.
That sounds like you.
Not just feelings.
Someone's gonna take a picture of him in here, and it's gonna be the first people Walmart picture from this Walmart. You don't want that.
Oh, God. It's terrible. Did I drive all the way out here for this abuse?
For this
Yes.
abuse. Well, you want to know what Coke's stupid new invention is?
I don't think so.
Coca-Cola.
Coke can't make a stupid invention. I don't
Okay.
believe it.
Here's a bottle cap that doesn't come off. It's
No, I don't-
attached to the ring. How do
Yeah.
you spin it?
But why do you
How do
need
you
to
drink
spin
it?
it? You just unscrew it, it comes off, and then you could just
Yeah,
put
but
it.
They're
then
saying
you have the
they're-
You
cap
could
there.
reuse it if you don't use the whole thing. And it's a Coke Zero, my favorite.
Well,
Yeah.
they're saying this is their bid at recycling. They don't want you to throw all the caps away.
I get
This
it.
is like
That makes
fuck
sense.
the whole plastic bottle.
Oh, because people are throwing the bottle in the recycling, but the cap in the trash.
Mhm.
Is that what they're saying?
Yes.
Okay. I mean,
No.
I
This is-
like it. I don't care. I like it attached because if it's there, if you need to close it up and have some later, a big 20 ounce, you don't want to
This
drink
is
all that.
still-
How do
here
you
if I wanna
spin
close
it
it.
if it's attached? How do you
What do you mean
twist it?
spin it? You just turn it. The thing turns,
Turns
with it.
with it? Okay.
Yeah.
but
That's
like,
gonna
Don't
be-
you think that thing turns with it when you unscrew
It
it?
has no choice or it don't turn.
Yeah, you see the little turny thing there next to the bottle.
yeah, it'll spin. But then if you,
Oh, Molly's got to show off
I
with her
don't like it.
Mountain Dew. Good
I'm
luck.
not showing off with my Mountain Dew because you can't see it through the green screen. Screen.
Oh, you are pretty cool now.
I know.
No, she's not. Quit
Shut up, Will.
filling her head with all that nonsense.
Enjoy your attached Coke because you're too irresponsible with the bottle cap. That
I'm
we
not
have to fucking
irresponsible.
weld it to the goddamn bottle.
No,
I think
So you-
it's. I think it's weird, but
I think it's
I
If
don't
you
know.
great.
get rid of a bottle of Coke, don't you get rid of the air?
What?
Crush the air out of it to make
No.
it smaller?
No.
Why?
Why
just-
would I?
You're taking up all that space.
I like this space.
you get more in a bag of
Yeah.
your
Yeah, I know.
recycling if you
Well,
crush
like
them,
crushing a can,
and then you'd
but
waste
you can't
less
crush
plastic for the
you
bags.
can't crush a plastic bottle. How you crush a plastic
You
bottle?
squeeze it when it's empty, and then you put the cap on, and then it stays.
Stays crushed. What's
I
going
mean,
on?
Yeah, I was gonna sneeze. I stopped to sneeze.
Oh my god!
And
And you didn't?
sneeze? You pulled out?
I did.
Oh,
What's
she-
wrong with just let it go?
She didn't.
I
what do you-
didn't want to sneeze.
So you
No, it's
grabbed your
just there?
face and squeezed
I
it?
plugged
in a-
my nose.
That's
What?
not too,
Does that work?
I mean,
you
I
got to
didn't
learn how to
sneeze.
sneeze without it coming out. I learned that working
Yeah,
in
let's
fast
do
food.
it more with your mouth and then turn your head.
You can't
anyway.
touch your face because
You
you're
would have.
working with
You guys
food.
would have given me shit if I had sneezed, and now you're giving me shit because I.
No.
I didn't know you
didn't.
could just pull a sneeze out of your nose.
I
and
mean,
not
I might
sneeze.
explode later. It's
Like
okay.
Ben will sometimes go, and I'm like, dude, let that shit out. You're gonna have a blood
No,
vessel in your brain.
I hold
He goes,
sneezing.
do you do that? How do
Yeah,
you do
I
it?
do that.
You
yeah.
just hold it in.
No, it feels good to go.
Sometimes trying to hold it
"Achoo!"
in backfires though, and it just comes out
Oh.
harder.
Oh God! One time, my cousin, we were in school.
Why are we
like,
talking about
second
sneezes?
grade, and she sneezed, and big snot just came out,
All right.
and it was so embarrassing because I'm related to her. I was like, ugh.
How do you think she felt?
She turned to me for support. Hey, I don't know that bitch.
I don't know.
Gross! Get away from me.
I don't know, old boogerhead. I'll be the first one to give
Just
you
a
the nickname.
big line of snot.
Oh,
Oh.
come on. Get out of here.
She was a kid. Let's get out of here.
We
Yeah.
got a massive senior prank that was great.
Ooh.
Are you trying to stick it to me? Are
You're
you
re-
making fun
We
of my
never
It's
did.
about stickets.
seniority? Are you making fun of my seniority?
Stickets?
I'm a senior.
So
Like post-it notes?
so the seniors were gonna post-it note everything. They got it
Molly,
Like
give me a
all
beer.
they got it all approved, right? And
Oh, they went through the proper channels.
they got their senior prank, and then the smoke bombs came in.
What?
It devolved rapidly, and everybody started running amok, and it turned sour.
Oh no, they're running amok. Every time I hear that word, it just is that scene in Hocus Pocus. Amok, amok, amok. Sorry.
Wait a minute, you were funny before. What happened now?
I don't know. That song popped in my head.
Running
Uh,
amok was hilarious.
So
So now they're banned from school. They closed the school because of all the
Oh.
damage. The problem is they had it. They were allowed to post-it note everything,
right.
and then they just went overboard. Fire department's called.
Well,
Vandal-
I mean, you give a mouse a cookie,
Yeah,
it's gonna want a glass of milk.
we had the great commotion in high
What?
school.
Wait a minute. What
You
did she
you
just...
you give them the authority to go and do the post-it notes. They're gonna bring in smoke bombs. They're gonna push it.
You never heard? That's the greatest book of all time.
It's a kid's book.
Give a mouse a
It
cookie.
starts
It's gonna
with
want a
if
glass
you give
of
a
milk.
mouse a cookie, it's gonna want a glass of milk. And if you give the mouse a glass of milk, then it's gonna
Gonna
want
want
a
a
straw.
straw.
And then if you give the mouse a straw, it's gonna want like it just goes on for the entire
I say
book.
give the mouse
It's a
Nothing.
good book.
the cookie, the milk, and the straw, and that's it.
Nope.
You can't cut the mouse off once you start.
It all comes back to the mouse has everything in the world and then wants
Listen.
another cookie.
Listen, the most adorable thought is a little mouse drinking out of a straw. It's just adorable.
Yep. Cute.
With a little mouse with a little milk mustache.
And then smoke bombs. And then you get banned.
Yep.
you said some people were arrested or charged with something?
Yeah, they're charged. They had to close the school the last days. They're not doing their graduation.
Oh,
I did,
They
no.
so
fucked
how
up.
do smoke bombs cause damage? I thought all
That's
they did was
when the like switcheroo. They did all the post-it shits.
yeah.
And then at the end, somebody threw some smoke bombs in, and then all the kids ran in and just destroyed everything.
Oh, the smoke bombs didn't do the damage. They
No,
just
they-
caused
They were
chaos.
cover
was-
for the chaos.
Yeah.
So it
chaos
was
was
the kids
coming.
running around.
Well, did you see
Okay.
Animal House? I'm sure y'all have all watched it with
Never heard of it.
Mark Metcalf.
I heard Mark Metcalf does a podcast now called Movies with Mark. That's really good.
It's
Yeah, I've heard
really
that
good.
too. Check it
Mark,
out.
yep, live this Tuesday.
Yes,
Oh,
it will have already
it will have
been
already
awesome.
You would have enjoyed it.
If you didn't see it, you missed out.
Well, you can still
Go
go
check
back
it out
and
on
watch
YouTube.
it and be part of the next time.
But look at our former shows where we have movie reviews with Mark Metcalf, the maestro, and they've been fun. And you might want to watch one of these movies. Check out
Yeah.
the discussion. It's awesome.
Well, you go to airports a lot, right?
Yes, I do.
The New York airport is in trouble.
Oh, which one? LaGuardia or
I believe
Kennedy?
LaGuardia. Charging $27 a beer, and authorities are done. They said you're done. You can't charge that much for beer.
Well,
They jumped in.
what at what point? 27? That's the limit. Jesus Christ! You shouldn't have to pay even at an airport no more than $6 or $8 for a beer at the most, like you would at a ball game. I understand it's more
Mhm.
expensive at the airports, and then they get people. You're stressed
at
out.
this,
You're
20
traveling. You want to drink something.
A Sam Adams Summer Ale draft is $27.85
That
for a
is-
16-ounce. That's insane.
Well, you know what? Whoever's stupid enough to pay for that, fuck you.
Well, the problem is they can charge whatever they want because you're stuck there. You can't go anywhere else. If you want to drink, that's what you pay.
If you want to drink, you can buy a soda and then take your little flask and pour your Jack Daniels into
Yeah.
the Coke. That's how you do that. Because I will never pay that kind of money for a fucking beer. Are you kidding me?
Better be the best beer in the fucking world.
It better be served to me on a big pair
It's
of
over
titties.
$1 an ounce
That's crazy.
for beer.
Listen, Molly's got expensive taste, though. You might have to get her one of those beers. Molly, do you drink beer?
No, I don't really drink.
You don't drink at all?
Sometimes.
Well, how would
Even when we in our drinking days, she barely drank.
If I drink beer, it's normally going to be a dark beer, like a stout or a porter.
Ugh.
Yeah, she's a heavy
Ugh.
German
I
beer
like
drinker.
the dessert beer, like a chocolate, stout.
Ugh, I
Or
don't like a stout. Ugh.
She's a
I love 'em.
thick German, muff wearing, heavy German drinking beer.
You got a big, thick German muff? She's a werewolf.
Yeah.
Only during the full moon. Anyway,
We'll do one more.
let's move on.
One
Talk
more.
about
Is this
Molly's
cruel or
muff.
not?
That's disrespectful.
This is a lady's getting a lot of shit that she's being cruel. She's a dog groomer, and she wears bright colors and shit, and she does her dog's hair like that.
Okay.
And now they're saying like it's cruel to the dogs for having the hair dye like
Well,
that.
come on.
I don't think so. 'Cause if
Why
you s-
not? Wait a second.
Were they
Dogs
saying
feel shame.
it's demeaning to them?
It is, and the
don't
dog
think-
hasn't given consent because she thinks it's cute.
Wait, you're on their side? You
I'm on
think
the
it's-
dog side.
There
Look
you
at that. No,
think
I
no.
don't
that's
think that
cute.
dog loves the AMSR painting
No.
its fur.
It's
and
not
No.
hurting the dog.
I think it does hurt his
Feelings?
self.
Oh yeah,
his
but look at those.
self-esteem. Oh my God, that's
Look at
beautiful.
the Mario
That's-
painting in peach.
I understand, but you
sunset.
know what? No, don't do that.
Do you
to
know
a
how
poor
good that would
dog.
feel with little paintbrushes just painting
No.
on you like
Right.
a back
I don't-
I
tickle?
bet it's like a day at the salon for them.
I'm a
It's like
goddamn dog. Don't be painting me. I'm not a freaking canvas. Look, I've got a blue head.
No
Come
way.
on, you put a day at the beach palm scene on my back.
That
Oh,
dog looks happy as
God.
shit.
No.
That's
That's a hippie
awesome.
dog.
Yeah.
Oh, I
You're
want
telling me that dog didn't love getting stroked and pet. All they want to do is get pet. Now you're petting.
Yeah, that dog. Look at. You don't think that dog has a look in the mirror or just looks at his paws and go, "What the fuck?" Oh, it's adorable.
I don't think it bothers them.
I think
really
it does.
don't.
I think
I
they
think it
love the
does.
attention and then taking
Yeah.
them
I
out and
think-
everybody looking at them.
think They don't like it. Look, you paint a horse on the back of a dog. A horse on the back of a tiny
I think
dog,
it's
a
a
big horse's
piñata.
head.
It's a pinata horse, yeah. I think that dog loves every minute of it.
That's
Look
cute
at
too.
those.
Looks like a peacock.
See, but I have a problem with dressing the dogs.
What
in
if
the
that dog?
stupid
Wait,
stuff.
back up to the peacock. What if that dog is a boy? Come on.
And
Who
it's starting.
cares?
That's a boy
Come
peacock.
on.
Yeah, male peacocks are the ones with the
I
pretty
can't argue
feathers.
with that. Male is the prettier of all different breeds.
Except-
male is the
Except
prettiest.
humans.
No, especially humans. Oh, look, what the fuck is that shit? A Spanish woman on his back? That's
Yeah.
really art. It's beautiful art. I'm kind of flipping on it a little bit.
I think the dog, if you saw the dog getting this done, that dog's got to be in heaven.
Because he's being pampered.
How good would
and
it
touched
feel
and-
if somebody paints that on you? That would probably feel pretty cool.
Look, that's a beautiful dog. Look at that.
I think dogs tend to like getting, baths and
And they
And then-
definitely like attention.
Everybody runs up and goes, "Oh my god!"
And he probably smells good.
I think you flipped, yeah.
Look at him. I think I flipped. Look, go back. Look at that.
It's the same one
It's
that
a
he
little
was
tie-dye.
grumbling about earlier.
Yeah, it's tie-dyed. It's a hippie.
You flipped quick.
Look at that. Oh my God. Now I want to grab a dog. Oh my God. Look at that. Look at that one. Oh my God.
So they're
I wanna-
saying she's abusive to the dog. This is abuse. To
Oh,
the
I want to
dog.
grab a dog and paint it now.
Molly, get us 3 white dogs
Yeah. So our canvas.
and a bunch of paint.
But make sure that it's, pet friendly paint. Make sure that it's been tested in laboratories on other pets.
Not our dog.
To make sure it's been pet friendly before we use it on our pets.
Yes.
And Molly, I'm sure yours will not be as cute as ours.
Not after we're finished with it. Our dogs are going to be
This
fat
is it.
on peanut butter.
Look,
Well,
this
who
is
are
it.
you kidding? Your dog is gonna have a dick on it. 100%.
listen.
You're drawing a dick.
A dick on its back. Listen, this is how we do.
100%.
Be a
each
trail of dicks to
we-
its dick.
each get white dogs and then we paint them up, however, and then we take the dog's name and put it in a hat and shake it up and we pick the dog. The name you pick is the dog, whoever.
You are
That's your
really
dog.
really planning this.
You guys know what pea cycling is?
You cycle while you're peeing?
What?
Close.
You
Pea
recycle
cycling.
your
Wait,
pee by
yeah, it's got to be
cycle?
recycle. Are people drinking their pee? Is that what that
No,
is?
since we have a fertilizer shortage, they are now collecting pee to use as
Oh.
fertilizer.
Oh,
So they're using a urine diversion plan. So
Ooh,
we're gonna need everybody to save their pee.
man, that's all gonna reek, especially after. Oh,
Yeah, but
mm-mm.
so they're testing it out
no,
right
I
now.
want to see her squatting and pee. I don't want to see her getting shit out of a fucking container. What the fuck?
Yeah,
This
that's
is
the
a story
town
about
pee.
making fertilizer, not about you getting your jollies off, Will.
Why? Ugh, she's got a Fitbit on,
Yeah.
so she tracks how much pee. You don't take out more than you put in.
Don't. Yeah, you
Don't
have
be a
to.
bitch
That's
about the
right.
pee.
Take a penny, leave a penny. Take a pee, leave a pee, Molly.
Okay.
We got to get it. But what about all of the fucking antidepressants and medicine people take? Should we really be putting that into the food people are eating?
Oh,
I
you're
wasn't even
right.
thinking of that.
You're
I
right.
know.
And
It's
all
the
the weed people are smoking.
law of unforeseen consequences that
Well, yeah,
everybody
'cause
has to
that's gonna
worry
be
about.
in the urine, and then that's gonna get into the fertilizer,
Oh, birth control pills.
Estrogen.
and then that's gonna get into the food
Estrogen.
that's grown with it.
Mhm.
Yeah, it sounds like a bad idea to
Ooh,
me.
I wasn't even thinking of that.
We're gonna have to really filter the fuck
Hey,
out of it.
that reminds me. Can I tell you this joke?
Yeah.
No.
My mother loved this joke, and it's so stupid, but and it's not mine. But there was a frog. Oh no, a lizard, a rabbit, and a turtle, and they decided they were going to dig a garden. So they said to the rabbit, "You're the fastest. Go get the fertilizer, and then we'll dig." And so the rabbit hopped off to get the fertilizer, and the turtle and the lizard, when they were digging, they struck oil, and they became rich. They put a big mansion where their little garden was going to be. And when the rabbit comes back, he knocks on the door, and a butler comes to the door. He goes, "Hey, where's the turtle?" He said, "Mr. Turtle is by the well." He goes, "Well, where is the lizard?"
This is a long ass joke.
He said, "Mr. Lizard is in the yard." He said, "Well, tell him Mr. Rabbit is back with this shit."
Really?
I know, it's a silly
That's
joke.
a lot of buildup and a really long joke for
My mom loved that joke. That's a
His
tribute
mom
to
loved that
moms.
joke.
She tried to tell it.
And you know what, universe? You can use it.
You can use that joke, universe. It's not mine. I got it from the universe. I'm sharing it.
You can p-cycle that
Shit.
joke.
Mr. Rabbit is back with this shit. Molly.
Okay.
Tamale.
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 All right, Molly. Hit it. Hit the reads. What are we doing? This is off the rails.
This
Off
is
the rails.
Off the rails. Listen up, chodes. Shut that. Fuck that share button in the ass. Grab it by the hair, nibble its ear, and smash it over and over again in its ass. Oh, we ain't done, fuckers. Do you shop on Amazon? Then use the back door through our website and fuck your shopping in the ass.
Oh.
www.offtherailstm.com and click the Amazon link. And fuck away.
Woo! All right. Make sure you check out the Hot Seat Show. It's the original Off the Rails show. That's all we talked about. Remember, universe, we're not good enough.
Nope.